Hey math students, how are you? It's been a long time since we had a division lesson. I want to talk to you today about longer division. So we're studying about long division. Longer division means that you need to do more than one step. That is to say that you won't figure out how many times a number goes into a larger number, how many ways that you can make equal groups, until you do 2 or 3 or 4 steps. Today we'll do 2 steps, but it is really something that a lot of people find really difficult to learn how to do. So I think the Breuer way will really be, the Breuer preferred method will really be helpful. So let's try it today and see what happens. So first I'm going to do a problem like we have been doing all along. Let's say that we had 17 eggs and we wanted to divide them into 3 baskets. So we want to find out how many eggs would go in each basket equally. So we would think about our multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. And you're getting so good at this now that you know that you can stop because 18 is higher than 17. And you would know that 15 would be the closest that we could get without going over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 times 5 is 15. I bet you remember this. 3 times 5 is 15. And when you subtract, you have a remainder of 2. So that's the kind that we were doing last week. So now the question is, what would happen if this number was bigger than that number? That means that we could find a way to make more groups. So let's try it. Let's have 3 into 31. So this one, we would write our multiples of 3. 24, 27. Now boys and girls, if you stop at 27, then we could do the problem like this. 3 times 9 is 27, and we would have to regroup, and we'd have a remainder of 4. If you have 4 eggs left, that means that you could still put 1 in each basket. So how many times could you do that? Once. 3 times 1 is 3. Do you see how we would do a second step? And then we would find out that altogether you could put 10 eggs in each basket. As usual with math, there's more than one way to solve this problem. You could have said 3 times 10 is 30. Because if you kept going with the multiples, you would see that we have the number 30. 3 times 10 is 30 with 1 left over. Do you remember how we had 10 before? Right, we had 10 the other way too. So it is possible to have a number here that is a 2-digit number. 3 times 10 is 30. And we haven't had that before when doing our multiplication. But if we did it the other way, if you did 3 times 9, you would have to do a second step. Are you getting nervous? It's really confusing, right? It's okay. It's your first day. This takes a lot of practice. I'm just showing you about it, and I don't expect you to be good at it. Not at all, not yet. Let's try another one together. If we had $38 and we wanted to share it with 3 friends, the first thing that the Breuer method says is, can I give each kid $10? 3 times 10 is 30. Could I give them each $10? Yes, I could. So let's do it. 3 times 10 is 30. And there would be $8 left over. If I have $8 and 3 friends, can I give them some more money? Yep, I can. So now I have to think. 3 times what comes close to 8? 3 times 2 is 6. You see how it's the same kind of problem we did before, but now we're doing it a second step. That's why it's longer division. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. And when we subtract, we have 2. If I have 3 friends with $2, can I give each person $1? No. So we have leftover dollars. So how many dollars did each friend get? they got $10, and then they got $2. So each friend got $12, and there were $2 left over. What? Look how complicated it is. The first time that you see it, you might find it really, really tricky, but the more we do it, the more it will make sense. I'm going to leave it there. I'd like you to look at it for a minute. Okay, let's get rid of it and try another one. The numbers get larger. You can have $64 and share it with 3 friends. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? So if we did, we would say, can each child get $10? 3 times 10 is 30. Sure. So 3 times 10 works. What about 3 times 20? Does 3 times 20 work? 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 20 is 60. Yeah, each kid could get $20. What about 30? 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 30 is 90. No, they couldn't get $30, but they could get 20. 3 times 20 is 60. So each kid's getting $20, and that's using up 60. And there are 4 left. So if there are 3 kids and there are $4, can I give each one some more money? Yep, I can give each one $1 more. 3 times 1 is 3. So now there's $1 left. We can't share that evenly with 3 friends if it's a dollar bill. Each friend got $20, then they got $1, so they got $21, and there was $1 left over. So you see how we had to not just do the multiples of 3, but the multiples of 3 times a multiple of 10, like 10, 20, 30, 40. And that's the new thing today, that sometimes we have to figure out a multiple of 10 or 100 or 1,000. That's right. Some of you have already thought ahead of that. All right. I would like to try one more problem today. Here it is. What? You can do it. So the first thing we say is, can 3 times 10 fit here? The answer is yes. 3 times 10 is 30, but it's not very close. I bet I can get closer. How about 3 times 20? 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 20 is 60. That's why we spent so much trouble learning that at the beginning of the year. See how helpful it is? Will 60 fit here? Yep. I wonder if I can get closer. 3 times 30 is 90. Oh, that's very close. Just to check, 3 times 40 to make sure I can't get closer. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 40 is 10 times bigger, 120. So that's too big. So 3 times 30 is 90. See how this works? I'm just using multiples of 10 now. 3 times 30 is 90. And subtract. Can I make some more groups of 3 with 2 left over? Nope. This actually turns out to be a short version. 30 remainder 2. So I know that was really hard, and it was a lot of work and a lot of new work, and if I was sitting next to you, it would be really, really easy for me to help you practice some problems right now. I am going to give you some practice on IXL, and the Khan Academy you can practice too. So you might spend some time today practicing problems like this and see how it goes. We'll talk again tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Okay, longer division. Bye-bye.